government now admitting that aliens are real. Are lizard people and shapeshifters real too? Let's find out only in today's video.
I wanted to introduce into the record page 55 from the committee's interview. First, I wanted to introduce into the record page 55 from the committee's interview with FBI employee Roya Demlow.
Okay, this video gives me the creeps because who is this woman? Who is this woman? And why does she have the script memorized? And even the mistakes. People think that she's either controlling the woman speaking or she's being mind controlled herself. Now, people did come forward and they're like, well, she probably wrote the script and she's like a script supervisor, so she's making sure that that woman is staying on script word for word. Cool, makes sense. How does she have her mistakes memorized? It's almost like it was like a planned mistake or something. It just doesn't sit right with me. And like, why is she sitting there like this? It's like in Harry Potter, mumbling a curse underneath your breath. Okay, Snape, chill out. I don't even know what that is. That woman is straight up possessed. That's just possession eyes. Can you be possessed by a reptilian shapeshifter? These are the questions that we should be asking, folks. These are the questions we should be asking. What is up with the dude in the back? I'm telling you right now that, first of all, those eyes aren't human, but security guards straight up are reptilians. Like, they have to be. They have to be. Like, Obama, remember in my last video I talked about Obama's security guard? I remember people analyzing this clip and straight up they thought that he was an alien, but now people think that he's a reptile. Probably both. An alien, reptile, shapeshifter. Probably. Like, that is fishy. He's straight up like a reptilian humanoid. So it makes sense that if they want to protect the elite, they do so with people that can, you know, really do some damage. But also, if they could really do some damage and they're powerful, why are they letting humans control them? Like, I feel like reptilians would be the superior race, right? And then we'd like bow down to them. Maybe there's gonna be a takeover coming. Knock on wood.
Weekend, President Trump tried to ramp up the pressure on Senate Republicans using his weekly address to urge them to repeal and replace Obamacare and finally deliver on a campaign promise Republicans turned into me 7 years ago.
Her full-on neck just like... That's like what bullfrogs do, you know? Like Mrs. Puff over here. Her neck just expanded and contracted that wide. Like, I have no clue how she did that. It's because she's a reptile. That's why.
You know, he said he was off at an airport.
Check out this chick's eyes.
And during the time this crime happened, why didn't they believe that the first time around?
Well, the first time around in 1957, when Jack, along with hundreds of other people, were
high definition
considered suspects, he was cleared.
Bro, I think we talked about this woman before. This is the second time that she's been caught on camera with those crazy eyes. The second time?
That's suspicious.
That's weird. Like, maybe one time you'd be like, oh, it's a glitch in the TV. But 2 times? There's probably more times, we just haven't caught in it yet. Like, she's really just like, I'm a reptile. What are you gonna do about it? I'm genuinely confused. Can reptiles get COVID? That is a question I genuinely want to know. Okay, sir, go off. People in the comments were like, yo, he is a robot or a clone that is malfunctioning and they don't know how to do basic human things. Like, I bet he doesn't even know how to tie his shoe. I bet he doesn't even wear shoes with laces. He's just full on Velcro. He's a Velcro dude. But the fact that he doesn't know how to put on a mask and it's like covering his eyes, making it a little too obvious here, bud.
Bro, this guy, like, doesn't even look real. Like, look at how the face, like, lays on the head. What? This shit looks like, whoa, what the
I talked about this before. Biden, there's some fishy with Biden. I think we all know there's some fishy with Biden. The dude has like multiple versions of himself. Like, he's definitely like cloned, or there's people wearing masks of him. You can't tell me that's not true. Remember that whole earlobe thing I was talking about? He's got different earlobes now. His face structure is completely different. So I don't know if he's a reptile, but something fishy's going on with him.
By name, said you have unleashed the whirlwind, you won't know what hit you. That's almost exactly what Maxine Waters said there. And I gotta say,
what is up with all these news reporters just being a lizard person? This guy straight up, one of his eyes started changing back to lizard form. The media is being controlled by lizard people. I think that's what we learned from today's video.
The reptilian hybrids have been known to shapeshift temporarily into their reptilian form. So that's happened with 3 of them whom I know about. One of them, a beautiful hybrid living in England, her name is Charmaine. The way that she got confirmation that she is a hybrid was having an encounter with some of her reptilian extraterrestrials, and she has encounters with other types as well, and genetics from other types. But in one encounter when she was about age 27, with her reptilian extraterrestrials, they helped her to shapeshift into her total, pure reptilian form. She can go back and forth as she pleases. Mostly she's human.
Okay, this woman is super wise. I feel like she knows what she's talking about. But also, like, what the hell? This woman was just like, yeah, I'm a reptile, cool, and I'm owning it. Like, she straight up is just like, came forward, and she's a hybrid. Does that mean that her mom had sex with a reptile? Is that how a hybrid is formed? Because how did these lizard people come to be? And apparently she can just shapeshift into a reptilian form. She met her like ancestors. They're like, yeah, you're a lizard person. Here, we're gonna help you shapeshift. Where's the proof? Get it on camera this time. She came forward. She admits she's a reptile. Cool, let's film it now. Okay? Okay.
It doesn't necessarily have a slit. It has a membrane that can slide back and forth, allowing people to see a little bit better in the dark. It also allows you to change the color of your eye just a little bit. If you notice the changes on my page, I've had these changes the last year and a half. Share it if you want. Say it's cap if you want. I don't give a shit. But it's real. My name, it's not too important. The information that I'm about to tell you is extremely important. I was an intelligence specialist with the United States Navy. Since then, if you watch my other videos, you realize that strange things have started to happen to my body. If you remember, my eye has started to get more of a slit in a reptilian, or I guess snake eye appearance. If you look at my other videos, or what I'm adding right here, you can actually see up close what my eye looks like. If you remember, my body in certain areas, like for example, if you look at my elbows on both sides, I'm growing additional limbs. My hands, my thumbs, they're extending and growing too. At first, I just put out a cry for help on TikTok. I didn't know who's gonna answer, who's gonna respond. Other people out there that went through similar experiences. I'm one of, if you notice, the first people.
This is weird as hell. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Dude, so you're telling me that he was in the military and they were running tests on him and they're turning him into a super soldier by turning him into a reptile? Wouldn't they come for him for admitting that? Like, I feel this dude is just gonna get like because he admitted what was going on. In other words, that might be gout, so you might want to check that out. That rhymed. Oh yeah, the royal family, for sure. Lizard people. For sure. For sure, lizard people. Didn't even have to watch this video, I already know.
Supposedly this woman is a reptilian shapeshifter. Notice the strange way this woman blinks. Her first public appearances date back to 2014, and she claims to be part of a mysterious organization called Alatra. This is her message.
Говорят, что мы приближаемся к страшным катаклизмам, и что это цикличность. Правда ли это? Да, правда.
I don't like this woman either, because she has been caught on multiple times doing the same suspicious things. Like, this is probably like the third video I've seen of this same woman doing suspicious things with her eyes, and there was another video where she was like growing scales. Ugh! I don't like it. I don't like her. We need to be careful. Don't know where this accent came from. Alright folks, that's all for today's video. If you want to see part 3, then you gotta let me know in the comments below. While you're down there, smash that like button. Obviously subscribe to my channel. I've been your host, Lindsay Ivan. Stick around for some bloopers if there is any, and I'll show you when I show you. Bye.